She loved him. She trusted him. And now, she's paying the price. From inside a cold prison cell, she finally breaks her silence. The girlfriend of a Pennsylvania dentist who murdered his wife during a luxury safari tells the truth. The world has waited years to hear. This is not just a confession. It's a story of deception, greed, and deadly betrayal. Dr. Lawrence Rudolph wasn't just any dentist, that he was wealthy, respected, the owner of a successful dental empire in Pennsylvania. But behind the clean smiles and polished reputation, there was darkness. In 2016, he took his wife Bianca on a luxury safari in Zambia. It was supposed to be a dream vacation. Instead, it ended with a single shotgun blast and a body on the floor of their cabin. Lawrence said it was a terrible accident. Bianca, he claimed, was packing the shotgun when it discharged. But something about that story didn't make sense. 2:30 to 4 o'clock. The secret she thought no one knew. While investigators were combing through evidence, one woman watched from the shadows, quietly, anxiously. Lori Milliron. She wasn't just a former office manager. She was Lawrence's girlfriend. For over a decade, their affair had been a tightly guarded secret. While Bianca played the role of loving wife, Lori played the role of patient partner, waiting for her turn. When Bianca died, that turn finally came. Within days of returning to the U.S., Lawrence moved in with Lori in a morning. No hesitation, just champagne, plans, and freedom. But the lies were piling up fast. Bianca's body was cremated almost immediately. In Africa, her children weren't consulted, and Lawrence wasted no time collecting $4.8 million in life insurance. The FBI took notice. Autopsy reports suggested the wound couldn't have come from someone packing a gun, but from someone standing several feet away. The accident was impossible. It was murder, and now the investigators turned their attention to Lori. 6 to 8 o'clock. The recording that changed everything. Years later, in a restaurant in Arizona, Lori and Lawrence were caught on tape during an FBI surveillance operation. Lori was angry, emotional. Her voice cracked. And then she said the words that sealed her fate. "I killed her for you." That single sentence would be played over and over in court. Lori claimed she didn't mean it, that it was sarcasm, frustration during a fight, but prosecutors weren't convinced. They believed she knew more than she ever admitted. They believed she helped cover up the murder. In 2022, Lori Milliron was convicted on multiple charges: perjury, obstruction of justice, being an accessory after the fact. She was sentenced to 17 years in prison. Shortly after, Lawrence Rudolph was found guilty of murder and mail fraud. His sentence: life in prison. Two people, once madly in love, now separated by prison walls and betrayal. But even then, the truth still wasn't complete. 10 to 1300 hours. The jailhouse interview now. From her prison cell, Lori Milliron is finally speaking publicly. Her voice is calmer, older, tired. She says, "I believed him. I believed every word. I thought it was a horrible accident. I thought he loved me." She denies helping Lawrence plan the murder, but she admits that she lied to protect him, that she stayed silent for too long. "When I found out about the insurance money, when I saw how fast he moved on, it hit me. I wasn't his future. I was just his alibi." She now believes Bianca was murdered, and she believes Lawrence used her as a shield. "I thought I was saving him, but I was just burying myself." Today, Lori sits in prison, not for pulling the trigger, but for standing beside the man who did. Her love turned to silence. Her silence turned into lies. And those lies cost her everything. She ends the interview with a final message. "If I could go back, I'd tell myself, love doesn't look like secrets. Love doesn't cost someone their life. And if someone asks you to lie for them, they'll let you die for them, too."